بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Welcome one and all to another year of khutbahs inshallah, and hopefully inspirational lectures that will inspire to do something good rather than something evil. And something I want to start with this week, something very important that is a cause of concern that worries a lot of students at the beginning of the year. And that is the topic, strict teachers. That's what I'm calling this khutbah, strict teachers. Why are teachers strict? What could be their reasons? Ayan.
So you can
Learn properly.
Stop children from doing really bad things.
Stop children from doing bad things.
From making a class to be a jungle.
From making the class to be a jungle. Okay, good. But really, you might have noticed that at the beginning of the year, teachers are very strict and they're very harsh and they tolerate very little nonsense and bad behavior. And sometimes you get off on a bad foot with some of your teachers. You start thinking bad things about them. You start regretting coming to that class. You start even wondering, is this the right school for me? But you need to understand why your teachers do the things that they do. There was a boy, he was a naughty boy. He got in trouble all the time, and he thought it was for no reason. He come inside the classroom the first thing in the morning, and his teacher at the beginning of the year, you, get on the floor and start cleaning. It's like, sir, I didn't. On the floor. Pick up all the packed lunches, hang them up on the coats. Hang them up the hooks with the coats. Start clearing your other students' books. But sir, he would complain. I didn't do anything. Why am I? Nope, you are the servant for the class. Servant for the class. Beginning of the day, he started chores. Sweat was dripping, he's tired, he's hungry. Then they start their work. Everyone does their work. Exam first thing in the morning. He gets 98%. Teacher calls him up. What did you do? He goes, sir, because you got 98%. It's not good enough. Start your chores again. He's like, sir, I got one question wrong. No, don't care. And everyone else got lower than him, but the teacher might come start doing his chores again. He's thinking, this guy's gone mad. He's lost the plot. What's going on? Comes in the next day. Teacher's collecting the homework from everyone. Some students give in the homework, half completed, teacher doesn't say anything. Some students give in the homework, there's curry stains all over it, teacher says no problem. This boy gives in his homework, beautiful folder, laminated, fragranced, he put perfume on there. Teacher goes, what's this? Because sir, it's my homework. Because you didn't write the date. But sir, you never said it. Because that's it, start your chores again. I was thinking, what can I do? I bought a laminating machine for this guy and I perfumed the homework and it's still not good enough. So now he's getting really upset and he's thinking, why am I being tortured in this way? End of the first week, teacher says, calls him. Because listen, I'm calling your parents in. I'm going to have a discussion with them about your work and your behavior. The boy starts crying. He goes, don't cry, call your parents. And you're going to come on Monday. He has a meeting with the parents. He tells the parents that this boy is the worst boy. He doesn't work. He does this. He does that. And this boy gets in so much trouble and he gets such a telling off that he has to just do whatever his parents say, whenever they say, for the next year.
Oh my God.
And he was in trouble. And the whole year continued like this for the boy. Many years passed. This boy lived his life and he always had a hatred in his heart for this teacher. He felt this teacher would bully him. It would be unfair to him. He wouldn't give him the respect and treat him equally and fairly like the other students. So he died in this way. So this boy died, student, grew into an old man, he passed away. When he came in front of Allah and he was judged by Allah, Allah said to him, that teacher, what did you think of him? Because, Ya Allah, I tried my best, I tried to be the model student and I know you should respect your teachers. He was impossible to please. There's nothing I could do to please him. Because tell me what he used to do for you. Tell me what he did that made him so disliked. He goes, well, Ya Allah, he used to make me do chores in the classroom. And he would make me do all these things unnecessarily. He goes, he wanted you to serve him and serve the class. Because of your servitude, now you get to go to Jannah and you get to eat whatever you want in Jannah. So because of him treating you like that, you got Jannah because of that. Because he wanted you to learn the value of serving others. Khidmah. Because what else was your problem with him? Because, look, Ya Allah, okay, mashallah, he was shocked. But Ya Allah, there was things that I just didn't understand. I would give my homework in, it would be better than everyone else's. I'd get 98% in my exams and you give me detention. What's that all about? He goes, well, he expected better of you. I think that's the child that's in the story. He's finally snapped. Can't take it anymore. So he would say, Ya Allah, he would treat me so unfairly. I'll get 98%, he still made me do all the chores. Allah would say, he expected more of you. And he wanted your rank to be higher than everyone else's in the hereafter. So you're in Jannah, go up a few gears. So Allah will pull that person up even higher in Jannah. And so your rank is now higher because he expected more of you. Ya Allah, okay, mashallah, I'm getting all of this, but Ya Allah, please, a few things I don't understand. I would do my exams, 98%, I'll give my homework in, and then he'd still tell me off, and he would make me do even more chores. Why was I being punished in this way? Allah will say, you wasn't being punished. He wanted you to learn the value of sabr, and to have patience, and to keep istiqamat and steadfast on the good things that you do. Because you had so much sabr, and there's a verse in the Quran, Allah says, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّ الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرُهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. That whoever has sabr, Allah will pour reward on them and there will be no end. He goes, because you made sabr with him and he was meaning for you to have sabr, here's your reward. And Allah will give this boy so many things in Jannah. So first he's in Jannah, now he's getting the food of Jannah, then he was raised in Jannah, now Allah's pouring all the other things of Jannah on him as well. The rivers of milk and honey and the mansions and the clothes and the enjoyment and the entertainment, all because he made sabr. Then the last one goes, Ya Allah, there's one thing left. Now I realize my mistakes, but Ya Allah, this is one thing I still don't understand. Why did he tell my parents about me me being a certain way? I got in so much trouble with my parents, and then they kept on telling me what to do for the entire year. He goes, your teacher wanted you to learn the value of obedience to your parents. Your teacher wanted you to learn the value of obedience to your parents. Wherever you are in Jannah, I give you your parents as well. Take your parents with you to your high rank in Jannah as well. And so he was joined with his parents in the upper sections of Jannah because of that strict teacher that he didn't like and he hated. So trust in your teachers and believe that there's a better plan in place. But how can you, in this beginning part of the year, adapt to your teachers? Make good relations with your teachers. Understand them. So a few basic strategies. Number one, get to know your teachers and what they like and what they dislike. What annoys and gets on the nerves of one teacher might not be the same of what annoys and gets on the nerves of the other teacher. So you need to be observant, look and listen and see. You can tell from their facial expressions what one teacher might find acceptable, another teacher might not. So look at what gets on the nerves and stay away from that. Number two, find something that you have in common with your teachers. Your teachers will mention some personal stories about themselves, their likes, their hobbies, what they did over the weekend. Absorb that. Find some common ground. Find something that you can share, you can have a laugh and a joke with, you can talk about with your teachers. That would build that relationship and connection with your teacher, and it will make your life and your time in that class much more fun. And lastly, talk to your teachers. None of your teachers will not allow you to come and talk to them on a personal level. You got something going on at home, there's something that's stressing you out, you can't feel like you can talk to someone else, make your teacher your friend. Make your teacher your confidant. Make your teacher the one that you turn to when you don't feel that you can turn to anyone else. Because at the end of the day, guys, some of you see your teachers more than you see your own parents. 8 hours a day you're in school. Sometimes by the time you get home, dad's not even come back from work and mum's busy with housework. Sometimes you don't even see your parents. So really, your teachers have similar responsibilities and similar rank to your parents. We're in charge of your health, your safety, your education, your well-being, and your general progress in life. There's that similar responsibility as parents. Try to look up to your teachers as your parents as well, no matter how strict they are. Subhanallah wa bihamdik, subhanakallah wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.